to my sewing room on March 1st. A very, very, very blustery March 1st in Calgary. So here at my sewing room, it has been a rather quiet day in the store. I think lots of people have taken the instructions to not drive in Calgary to heart. But don't worry, we're always here for you online at mysewingroom.ca or over the phone at 403-252-3711. But my name's Leah. I do many, many things around here, but today I'm here to tell you about some of the cool things that are happening in March and things that you might want to get on your calendar for the month if they're not already. So I'm going to jump right into it and show you some of what's going on in March so you can start penciling those dates in. I know it's hard to sometimes book things far in advance because you don't know what your schedule is going to be or you don't know what the weather will be, but sometimes you should just, book yourself in for the cool thing you want to do and treat yourself as a it's almost spring break. We made it through January and February kind of treat. So let's pop over onto the website right there. Screen capture, there we go. So our website is mysewingroom.ca and we are looking at the Burnett calendar. So not the Burnett calendar, the March calendar. It's, it's, I've got this, totally got this. Reading is hard. Chelsea can hear me in the background here. So a couple of things that are coming up right away. The biggest thing being we are now open on Sundays as of March 3rd. So if you've been one of those people who loves to get out of the house on Sunday for a little bit of an adventure and you have more time to go pick fabric because you're not rushing to kids' sports and you're not having to go to work, all those good things, we are now open 11 to 4 starting this Sunday. So that is the biggest announcement for March. We are now 7 days a week once again. So 10 to 6, Monday through Saturday, 11 till 4 on Sunday. So that gives you many, many, many opportunities to get what you need from us to keep you sewing at all hours of the day. If those hours still don't work for you, or you're one of our many customers who lives nowhere nearby, open online 24/7 at mysewingroom.ca. As always, you can shop online. We're happy to help you there. Next week, we have a very full Kimberbell Easter Territory class. This has sold out, so thank you so much for everybody who has signed up. The week following that, we've got a Brother New Owner Sewing class. So if you purchased a Brother sewing machine from us, really any time over the last 5 or 6 years, probably better if you have bought it more recently and you don't know how it runs yet, we would highly encourage you to take this class. The class is free if you purchase your machine with us. There's a kit fee the day of class, which is not too much, but it covers the fabric and the workbook that we use in class. So that's running March 12th and 13th. And it is a solid way to get to know your machine, whether that's an XR37T, a BQ3100, or an XP3. Wherever you are in that lineup, we are going to cover some stuff that you didn't know, for sure. And it's lots of fun. Everybody goes away with a much better appreciation for the very cool things their sewing machine can do for them. On the 14th, which happens to be Pi Day, which is all-time favorite day of mine, if you're a math nerd, we have Rob, one of our fabric reps. He works for Trentex, coming to the store to do a presentation in store on a little bit of the dynamic of how fabric gets from a fabric designer into shops like ours. So if you want a fun, informative morning, hour and a half, hang out, and learn something cool about, the quilting fabric industry. It'll be lots of fun and a chance to socialize with other like-minded people. If you would rather come and socialize and work on something because you have some unfinished projects, we've got Unfinished Fridays happening. March 15th is our inaugural one. So you can sign up just $10 for the day and you are welcome to a table all to yourself in our giant classroom and hang out for the day, finish as many projects as you want, or make some good headway on as many things as you want. And we've got irons, we've got washrooms, we've got coffee, all the important things. And then if you really didn't want to go home that night and keep sewing at home because you're having such a productive Friday at the store, you could plan ahead and sign up for Supervised Saturday on March 16th, 10 to 4. Sorry, both those days are 10 to 4. You could leave your sewing machine Friday night, sign up for Supervised Saturday, and if you've been working on a class you took here at My Sewing Room, but just kind of getting to the point where you're like, oh, I have questions again, I'm not quite done, or you just like hanging out with us, that's okay too. We will have an instructor here in the classroom for Supervised Saturday. So same thing, one table each, irons available, washrooms, coffee, all the good stuff. And then both days are a chance to meet other people that maybe you have only seen virtually because you've joined us via Zoom for some classes, whatever the case may be. Let's get you through some of those projects that are lurking and keeping you from starting something new this year. Following that, Bernina New Owners embroidery. So if you have an embroidery module for your Bernina or Bernette machine, this would be the day to get to know all the cool embroidery features that your machine can do and learn some of the terminology in the embroidery world, like what is stabilizer, those sorts of things. What thread is appropriate? Why in the world you would want a clamp hoop and a regular hoop? Here to answer all those questions for you. We'll be doing the same run of classes in the Brother format, the embroidery class for new owners on March 21st. So that'll be very cool. Again, if you got an embroidery machine from us that is a Brother embroidery machine, March 21st is the day for you to come hang out and learn about some of the menus you didn't even know you had on your Brother machine. There's some very cool font editing features that maybe you haven't tried yet. We're here to help with that. And then if you like watching us live, which many of you do, you tune in every night and we appreciate it so much, or you tune in later after you get home from work, we like that too. If you want to see the live version in store, we're doing a limited seating live Facebook for an in-store audience. Sandy's leading the charge. We absolutely love Sandy on Wednesdays. She's going to do a Friday morning live in store. And the only way to see that up close and personal is to register ahead of time so that we know who is coming in, because it will be limited seating. First time doing this kind of thing. We don't want such a giant audience that it makes you nervous. And then that is everything scheduled in March at the moment. So stay tuned. More things might be coming onto the calendar. That last week there, that is spring break for the Calgary Board of Education. So changes things around in here just a little bit with who is available, but don't worry, we will still have Facebook Live all of those fabulous days, even if there's no classes currently scheduled. And I know there's some tough classes scheduled later on as well. So lots of cool stuff happening. Just seeing the notes here from you guys watching. Oh, question from YouTube. How did the rope bowl class go today? The rope bowl class was fabulous. I saw one photo of a rope bowl in our Facebook group. So if you're wanting to share what you're making with us, but not, drive into the store and hope that everybody's here to see it, we do have a Facebook group. You're welcome to pop over there and share what you're making. If you're not a Facebook group kind of person, you can always email photos of what you've made to education@mysewingroom.ca, and our marketing team and Miss Chelsea will make sure that we share those out if we have permission. If we don't have permission, we'll look at them, get all giddy that you finished, and then make sure that we don't share photos that we're not allowed to, whether it's a wedding gift or a kiddo's face and something you made for them. We will only do that with consent. Some things need to stay private, and we get that, but we love to see what you guys are up to, so you can share photos that way, or bring them in store, show them off, wave them around, and we'll take a photo here in store if that works for you. Yeah, so those are some of the things going on in March. Other things to watch for: there is a Bernina Foot of the Month, which is not a foot at all, but it is ruler sets from Bernina for free, ruler work quilting. So if you've given ruler work a try and you want some more Variety in your rulers, burning a ruler. Sets are on sale this month, and you know, more things coming your way as the month carries on. But it is just March 1st, so there's many more days to get in the swing of things and do something new. So with that, I leave you. Hope to see you in store for one of those very cool events that's coming up, and give us a call or sign up online, mysewingroom.ca, and we'll be happy to help get you into the right place for whatever your needs may be. Have a fabulous weekend, everybody. Stay warm, stay dry, and stay safe on the roads, and we'll see you guys next week.